Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and I've missed you. I hope you enjoyed the holiday yesterday if you celebrated. Also, I think it's Kwanzaa, so happy Kwanzaa if you celebrate that. We have a reading for you today about somebody that is cautiously considering making an offer because I feel like they've been really trying to analyze the situation, or perhaps you specifically, and figure out if it's a risky relationship or connection. But there's something that gives them hope about this. I feel like they're more confident in their ability to discern somebody's true nature. So this is helping them feel a little bit more comfortable. Hi there, Peggy. How are you doing? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Just a little. Yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to dive in with the situations deck. There's one card in here in particular that I am kind of seeing, which is an offer on the table. It does feel like somebody is really thinking about, access granted, thinking about letting somebody in, thinking about being like open to a real connection. Ooh. So somebody feels like they've been getting signs about this, maybe for a long time. It could be that somebody felt like they had to move, and it would have been a bit difficult or painful even to leave a place behind, but they did it. And it may have come with a little bit of, who moves and doesn't have a little bit of disassociation or feeling a little bit out of place, right? But this person feels now that there was maybe another reason they had to come here, and it could be the connection they have with you. The receipts in the reverse card. Okay, so let me just show you all the cards. So we have somebody here that doesn't know for sure what your intentions are, but has like a good feeling about you, right? Hi there, Rick. How you doing? Hello, Patsy. How's it going? This is just their gut feeling. They feel good about what they've seen or what they know about you so far. So they've decided to tell you a little bit more about who they are or let you in, right? But there is a feeling here that things might move a little bit faster than they're ready for. So I think they're trying to like emotionally prepare themselves for a little bit of a roller coaster, or um, a little bit of a chase, maybe even. Let's see what else we have for you. This is the Golden Lenormand. Number 12, which is, it's the owls, also known as the birds. This is indicative of communication. So I think, somebody is somebody is working up the courage to have a conversation. So this is number 13. I like that it's a progression, right? Number 12 and then number 13. Hello there, Ruben. How are you doing? Oh, I don't believe that's true. I'm sure you'd be quite beloved in our live chat. We've got somebody that is wanting something new and feels, again, like this little girl here. This could represent something like innocent, right? I feel like there's something here about people telling, basically people asking around, right? And this could be on both sides. What have you heard about this person? Like, are they a good person? Do they have a good heart? And I feel like there's good things coming back. to encourage a connection. Oh, so sweet, guys. All right, let's I don't know why, but I'm going for the Ghost Tarot because this is like kind of like a sweet romantic message. So maybe you all like skulls and whatnot like I do, or maybe your favorite holiday is Halloween. Maybe you like to go to cemeteries. I don't know. But I want the Ghost Tarot for some reason. The Hanged Man in the reverse. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody has kind of caught themselves up or got themselves stuck. I think this is coming from a place of fear, insecurity. This could be what the first two cards that came out were about, right? We had the 7 of Cups in the reverse and the 10 of Swords. I'll show them to you again. Preceding the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody has to really have a little bit of a chat with themselves about, this is what, good looks like. This is what scary looks like. This is what toxic looks like. I know what it's like when somebody doesn't have good intentions, and this isn't it. I feel safe to make an offer. But there's a hesitation here before this offer where somebody has doubts, fears, things that get in the way. But we had access granted come out, so I think we get past this. The Lovers. This card, I just love it. You probably saw me smile. It makes me think of, so I have a little bit of an obsession with Queen Elizabeth I. And this just makes me think of like Elizabethan romance, I guess, because of the large halls. But we've got like, I think the beginnings of a pretty serious romance here that has somebody feeling a little bit of cold feet and then like realizing what they're doing, right? Oh, I can't do that. Four of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. 9 of Swords. Aww. So we have a fear of rejection, plain as day. If I make an offer, if I pursue this person, will I just get my heart broken? So especially in this set of cards, I think you can tell this 9 of Swords is very clear that somebody is trying to figure out a situation, probably trying to avoid a little bit of heartache, right? And there could be some issues here with sleeping too much, not sleeping enough. But I think for some of you, this eventually helps a person kind of shake out of it and realize, like, if I'm sitting here worried about things going wrong before things even go wrong, then I'm making them go wrong, and I don't want to like fumble it, or I don't want to like assume the worst. We've got to be able to find a balance between being realistic, practical, but like also having some measure of hope, right? People can be cruel, people can be selfish, people can betray you. But if you only expect that from people, that is all you will find from people. You have to believe in the ability for people to be right, the ability for people to have good intentions and want to be there for you if you're going to find that. Otherwise, you're constantly looking for people to mess up, and that just invites it, right? Trying to think of what that term is. Self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you constantly are on somebody's case because you have an issue in terms of insecurity or jealousy, you might invite them to do the very thing you don't want them to do because you're constantly accusing them of it, right? So we have to be in a place where we can use our discernment and read when things are not safe or comfortable, or I can't trust this person. But if you do feel like you can trust somebody, don't be constantly looking for a reason to not trust them because you don't believe in it, right? You're just going to ruin the good things that do come your way. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's, like I said, there's a little bit of a speed bump, a little bit of an obstacle, a roadblock that is an opportunity for something to fall apart. And it's up to at least one, perhaps even both of these individuals to approach that situation in a way that makes the other one feel like they can trust them, right? So communication is key. Being open to expressing things when you're comfortable with it. Because I do feel like we've got somebody here that is almost like testing things. Look. Hi there, Ozzy. How are you doing? Hello, Hermit. Am I allowed to say your name now? This is Mike, or hi, Mike, too. I'm laughing too hard about the Hermit thing. There's somebody trying to be nonchalant about this because they're scared to be hurt, I think is the quickest way to say that. If I keep you at a little bit of a distance, even though I feel something for you, I can kind of protect myself. But that distance is sensed by the other person. So you have to decide, are you going to do something or are you not, you know? Ooh. I'm over here like, are you going to do something or not? And then judgment comes out. You have to make a decision. You do have the Four of Pentacles, somebody who's kind of keeping to themselves, maybe not talking a lot to others about the situation because they're worried. It's almost like if I hide this thing that makes me happy away from the people who maybe have disappointed me or let me down in the past, then no one can like impact that, right? If you have ever had like the beginnings of a relationship where you didn't feel like you should tell friends or family until it felt a little bit more real, I think that would be kind of what we have here. Hiding something away, being a little bit like, I was going to say secretive, but like, I think this person might just naturally be a little bit quiet, not really wanting to say too much because they do have this fear that they're going to lose this connection. But they have to do something. I mean, judgment comes out for a reason. That means there are things, signs that you are seeing that you have to make a move or like, forever hold your peace. It is what it is. All right, well, I think we're going to just hop, skip, and a jump over to the Jack-o'-lantern tarot since we know we got somebody that likes Halloween, right? All right. What are you doing? Temperance, King of Wands in the reverse, Strength. The King of Wands in the reverse often makes me feel like a bit of anger or irrational behavior. But in this case, I'm seeing this more so as the maybe like a little bit of a lack of confidence, because the King of Wands would be somebody that has a lot of confidence and takes action, right? So we might have somebody that's a little bit hesitant, a little bit unsure, a little bit standoffish. But with Temperance to come out, notice Temperance holds generally like two bowls, two pitchers, whatever it is, it's meant to indicate that you have a good mix, right? Let's call it a real tasty Arnold Palmer, okay? Temperance is telling me that this person knows that this is a good match for them, but they're not sure if the person they're interested in would be as interested in them. They feel like this strength card makes me feel like this person uh senses a bit of like a challenge in terms of taming you, I guess is really the only way to say that, right? Um there's a little bit of a wild side, there's a little bit of an unpredictable element here. Something about you that other people have tried to control and failed, okay? You're not like a little puppet. You do things your own way. And I don't think this person wants to control you. I think they more so all right, little glimpse into my soul. One of my favorite movies ever is Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken, which is super old. I used to watch it when I was much younger, obviously. And it's about, I don't want to say too much in case you haven't seen it, but it's about wild horses, right? And kind of a wild younger Fiona, if you've ever watched Burn Notice. There's something about you that is wild and free or not normal like a lot of other people. Like you don't follow the life script. You don't do things the way people tell you. Maybe you have crazy hair. Maybe you have Halloween decorations all year. Love it. Whatever it is, you do things your own way. And this person really likes that about you, but they want to know if you're able to kind of like squeeze them into that. Like, I love that you're independent, but are you like actually into the idea of being in like a partner in crime kind of thing? Or no? Check yes or no, please. Slightly intimidated would be the vibe. Eight of Swords. They can't read you. You put them off their game. Like maybe in general they're a little bit awkward or shy or whatever it is. But they've found a way to just kind of be like chill or whatever. But when they're around you, there's something that's just like a little bit like, oh no, they're looking at me. Ah. Just like kind of like the little butterflies in your stomach, but like the anxiety thing, right? But even if you get a little bit frustrated because you feel like it takes longer than you want to feel like things are moving forward, I do feel like it is inching forward, you know, like a little each day this person feels more comfortable. They do feel like you're a mystery though. Wow, the Lovers coming out in the same row. So it was the first one up here. I don't really care to see the Devil come out, but we do have the Strength card in the upright, which gives me a little bit of solace because usually if this is really an issue, this would be in the reverse. So what I feel here is there's maybe a little bit of a concern that if somebody really lets go instead of holding back how they're feeling, that things could like get a little bit intense. Nine of Pentacles. They think that you would still be a bit independent and they would be obsessed with you. That's cute. Like, what? Um, this person's got some like some love. Aw, thank you, Juan. How are you doing? Uh, I can definitely ask that question for you. So we've got somebody that is just a little bit nervous. Like, if I really let go, if I really let myself feel these feelings, then it might be a little bit overboard, and I'm gonna have to like temper myself, right? Um, I just feel like I don't know. There's nervousness. I don't know how many times I can say the same shit. Like they're just they're worried. But yeah, here we have the Hanged Man again. I like though that this time we're in the upright. Um, because I was really getting a self-sabotage vibe at the beginning. So I feel like somebody kind of like balances themselves out and look at I said balances themselves out and he's standing on pumpkins. I love it. Page of Cups is an offer. They're going to make an offer. They just have to get their wits about them because there's something about you, what regardless of what your gender is, there's something about you that makes you a Queen of Wands, makes you desirable, makes you a catch, makes you something that kind of makes them nervous, right? Or someone, I should say. All right. Well, so this is Juan, this is my Magic 8-Ball deck. Gives me yes or no. Will Juan be considered? Good job, he applied to. Yep. You will. And just for a little bit of advice for you, Juan. Your advice is appreciated and you help others unexpectedly. So there's something about this attribute of you, Juan, that you're going to want to make sure you mention when you have a conversation with these people because that's something they're missing. So have a story prepared to talk about how you do that. It's a delicate way, you know, you have to like brag, but like be a little bit humble about it. But I believe in you. All right, let's see what else we got here. This is the Beginner's Tarot. Strength card coming back out to clarify the Devil card. I love that. It means that Devil card is not as, you know, scary as it could be, right? We're not talking about somebody trying to fool you. We have somebody that is a little bit nervous that they're going to fall too quickly, I think is really what it is. So they're trying to kind of hold themselves back a little bit, not say anything too quickly, but they're nervous about whether or not they have what they need to be able to offer something that you want, right? If you, as a romantic interest, were a cousin I had to buy a Christmas gift for, you would be the one that just buys everything for yourself, right? You have demonstrated in some way an ability to be on your own, be independent, do things your own way, do things a little bit unpredictably, whatever it is, that makes this person feel a little bit like any games that they play or tricks that they know about or ways to like figure people, it doesn't work on you. Like you're frustrating, but in a delightful way. And Ace of Pentacles again. I'm telling you, we have somebody that wants to make an offer in love. They're just a little scared. Just a little bit. Death in the reverse. Tower. Fool in the reverse. This feels like something in, I don't know how to say this. not a person, probably a sign, a repeating dream, for example, a song that comes on inexplicably over and over again, or like a line repeating over and over again, the same text message coming through, or a particular typo happening often. There's something here about communication, and I feel like it's the universe kind of messing with this person. I feel like it does something to be a little bit reckless and put those emotions out there. I don't know. I think it's a little bit of a comedy, to be honest. It's like the universe is really amused. Like, we know you're nervous, but like, oops, we just sent that text message that you were rewriting and writing over again. You weren't planning on sending it, but we just hit send for you. Wow. Good luck. We have the Empress. I see why you're nervous. Queen of Wands, Empress. That's some pretty intimidating energy. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. I'm telling you, this is all about confidence. Somebody has to have the confidence to say what they want to say. If they don't say what they want to say, this Empress is just going to kind of look at this person as not a good match, not on their level, right? Ooh, Los Angeles. I miss Los Angeles. How's it going, Vince? In a suit? I don't have a suit. Mostly just wear band t-shirts. Today's a cat riding a unicorn. Is that cool? Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles again, and in the same row. The Star and the reverse. All right, so here's the deal. There's a little bit of tough love given to this. What are we calling this person? I think like the strongest energy, honestly, is kind of the King of Wands in the reverse. They may have some fire energy in them. It's also important because I feel like these two are divine counterparts, King and Queen of Wands, right? From the same deck, no less. But he's in the reverse because he's doubting whether or not he could be who she needs. This King of Wands in the reverse is concerned about what happens if I make an offer and it's rejected. What happens if I'm not good enough? Maybe I just need to like kind of keep things to myself, or like not make an actual effort. But with the Star in the reverse, the universe, I think, is going to find a way to make it very clear for this person, hey, King of Wands in the reverse, if you don't go for what you want, what you really, really want, sorry, I had to, then you're going to actually make things a little bit less tolerable for you. You're going to hurt your own heart, right? You're going to break your own heart. This is the Gilded Reverie. Number 28 and number 43, we have the Man and the Maze. You'll always see me smile like that because when I see this kind of thing, I hear my high school teacher saying labyrinth. So, yeah, look, this guy has some feelings. This guy wants to make an offer, but is insecure and feels like they have to like make some grand overture or go this long distance. Like the song I'm hearing in my head right now is that like I would walk 500 miles. Like you don't have to do that is kind of the vibe I'm getting. Like you might be making this way more complicated because I feel like the person you're into just wants somebody who's heartfelt and like honest, right? So if this person just like pulled up a chair, like in that card, and was like, kind of got some feelings for you, just wanted to know how you feel about that. You know, sound a little bit cooler than I do, but like that would probably go over way better than just like being a little bit hard to get. Because then I think this Queen of Wands is just like, well, if you're not into me, then I can find someone else. Like misreads well, maybe misreads it. I don't know. Thinks that this person's not interested. We have number 31, the Sun. And number 34, the Fish, which is all about good news. So, in other words, someone would be happy if they told the truth. If you're honest, if you're communicative, if you take a shot. What's that song? I think it's by Filter. Take a shot. Yeah, I think we have somebody that's being encouraged because they've gotten signs that this person is also interested in them. Don't give so much advice, it causes hard feelings. Okay, so for some of you, this may be an issue within your relationships where maybe it's a good idea to play the supportive role and believing in your partner's ability to solve their own issues or take care of their own problems. For others of you, you don't need to tell the person who's pursuing you how they need to pursue you. You might think you do, but you don't. Also, for those of you that haven't noticed, this tattoo is this sticker. I just noticed because, of course, I was putting those cards back. But the story behind this tattoo is I got it because I couldn't find a place that I felt was cool enough to put that sticker. Random. All right. You will hear a marriage shortly. I am also pulled to the number 24 on this card. So number 24 is important for you in some way. There could be something important that happens in the next 24 hours, for example. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Did I say hi to Drew? Hello, Drew. I hope you all have a lovely day. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. And I do have an announcement by the end of the day in terms of who won the 2 free readings. So stay tuned. All right, bye guys.